In the last episode, I asked you to notice who's aware that you're thinking. While you were having that recognition, your brain processed every piece of information in just 46 milliseconds, faster than you can blink. Scientists have been studying these 46 milliseconds and are successful to a great extent. Let us understand what we know so far. Brain scientists mapped exactly what happens when you receive any information through your senses. The first 46 milliseconds, the first visual brain area fires, your brain sees anything. Within 100 milliseconds, object recognition begins. Your brain knows what it's looking at. At 150 to 200 milliseconds, face recognition kicks in if you're looking at a person. But here's the crucial part. While this happens, your brain simultaneously runs what scientist Andy Clark calls predictive processing, matching every input against your entire history of stored experiences. Research shows these connections have actual strength levels, neural pathways built through repeated use. Every experience literally changed your brain's wiring, and now those strengthened connections instantly influence how you process new information. While your brain does pattern matching, it simultaneously runs emotional evaluation through a two-route system. The fast route, 12 milliseconds. Information goes directly to your alarm center, your amygdala. This triggers fight or flight responses in just 12 milliseconds. The slow route, 280 to 410 milliseconds. Information travels through your thinking brain for detailed analysis, but takes much longer. Within 40 milliseconds, your amygdala triggers stress hormones. Your heart rate increases, blood pressure rises, all before you're consciously aware. So, when someone cuts you off in traffic at 12 milliseconds, alarm center detects threat. At 40 milliseconds, stress chemicals flood your system, and at 100 milliseconds, you recognize it's a car. By 300 milliseconds, you finally become consciously aware you're angry. The emotion comes first. Conscious awareness comes last. One of the most important discoveries in brain science. Consciousness is slow. Researcher Stanislas Dehaene identified the signature of consciousness, a brainwave occurring 300 milliseconds after a stimulus. Before 300 milliseconds, your brain processes information unconsciously. At 300 milliseconds, global ignition occurs. Widespread activation floods your brain networks. This is when you become consciously aware. Scientist Benjamin Libet proved this timing gap. Unconscious brain activity begins 300 to 1,000 milliseconds before people report being consciously aware of their intention to move. This means there's a 300 millisecond window where your brain makes automatic responses before you. Your conscious awareness even knows what's happening. Researcher John Sweller's cognitive load theory proves your conscious mind can only handle about 7 pieces of information at once, for about 20 seconds maximum. Studies found only 2% of people can truly multitask without performance loss. For everyone else, it's rapid task switching, and every switch costs mental energy. But while your conscious mind struggles with 2 tasks, your unconscious brain runs dozens of automatic programs simultaneously: pattern matching, threat detection, social status evaluation, identity maintenance, emotional regulation, future prediction. This is psychological multitasking, your brain's unconscious systems processing multiple information streams in parallel, while your conscious mind remains unaware. You have a neural override system. Miller and Cohen's research, the fifth most cited paper in brain science, identified how your front brain can override automatic responses. When you catch yourself about to react automatically and pause instead, your right inferior frontal area activates within 160 milliseconds, sending stop signals. This is measurable in brain scans. So, when someone triggers you and you pause before responding, you're literally watching your front brain override your alarm center's automatic response. This isn't philosophy, it's observable brain science. Richard Davidson's research with Tibetan monks showed dramatically enhanced focus-related brain activity after 40,000 plus hours of meditation. Judson Brewer's 2011 study found experienced meditators consistently quiet the brain regions responsible for mind wandering and self-focused thinking. But you don't need 40,000 hours. Studies show measurable changes after just 8 weeks. Enhanced connectivity between monitoring and control regions, improved ability to disengage from automatic thoughts. When you notice mind wandering and bring attention back, you're strengthening connections between your monitoring systems and cognitive control networks. When you catch yourself in an automatic reaction, you're experiencing the gap between unconscious processing and conscious awareness. That gap is your window of choice. Every time you notice an automatic program, social comparison, threat detection, emotional reactivity, you're strengthening your self-monitoring networks. The goal isn't eliminating automatic processing. It happens in 46 milliseconds, faster than humanly controllable. The goal is strengthening your conscious override system.